Okay, so I have already done one little lovely spread in my journal, and I'm only now filming the intro, but I was just so excited to do my first spread that I just already went ahead with that. But I still have some more spreads that I want to do. I just finished all my deadlines. I am a free woman now for the time being, and I can't tell you how much I want to journal right now. My brain has been focusing so hard these past few days, and there wasn't really a moment to relax. I feel like lately I did take my time, but not like in the back of my mind I was still going over the things that I needed to do, that needed to be done before the deadlines, and now I just finished everything so I can just fully immerse into the journaling, and I think that's something that I really need right now. So my first spread I was making when there was a snowstorm outside, which was so cozy, and it was just perfect weather for a first spread. And this was my Christmas spread, so the weather was just so fitting, even though it didn't snow at all during Christmas here in the Netherlands. Okay, so currently I'm doing the voiceover. I'm just going with the flow. I will see where it takes me. So I had a lot of scraps from Christmas, like the wrapping paper, but also you saw previously this thing you can win money with. How do you call it? It's a graskalender in Dutch. Scratch calendar would be the direct translation, but I don't think that's the real translation. Anyway, didn't win anything, but it was fun even though. And this is me teasing that I still have some stuff for a Stranger Things spread that you won't see in this video, but stay tuned because it will come. So just a moment of appreciation for this beautiful wrapping paper. All the patterns were so beautiful this year. I don't know where my mother bought all this wrapping paper, but also the gifts or the gift stores where I went. Their wrapping paper game was so good this year. And then this gold, also very lovely, and I didn't really want it to be on the page, so I decided to put it on my envelope, and I needed to focus so hard here that I had to come into frame with my whole head. In this envelope, by the way, is the poem that my grandmother wrote for me because she had me for the Secret Santa. Yeah, here you can see the little bits and name tags and all the fun stuff that I gathered during Christmas. I was like, don't throw it away, I still need it. I also got a Miffy bag, but it isn't Miffy that's on the bag. It does have a keychain of Miffy, but the bag is of Boris. I don't know what Boris's English name is. I don't think it's Boris. Maybe it is. Also, go and follow my new journal Insta because we also like the short form, and here you can see all little sneak peeks on journal videos coming up. And also, if you like the short form medium, then this is for you. But also, go and support me there because love, right? Love and support. Okay, then I remembered that I had these photo boot strips in the back of my journal, but these aren't real photo boot strips. These are made with an app, and I printed them at my local photo print store. So I have this one from me and my boyfriend on Christmas morning when we were just woken up. You can see it by my eyes, they are so tired. And then this one at Christmas dinner with my family. And then I had everyone in the picture, so that was fun. And that was my first spread. And you could see that my journal is getting chunkier. we can't start without a good cup of tea before my journal session. Again, a new cat, need to show it off. It's actually to hang your thread that comes with like the tea bag on, but I don't have that kind of tea bag, so I don't need it. And also, most of my mugs are too fat, too big. Okay, and this time I wanted to start off with pulling a card, so here it is. Take it if you want it, and if you don't need it, then let's hop into the actual spread. I'm trying here. I'm trying to do this all in one go. This spread is about two series that I just recently watched. First one, Over the Garden Wall. It took me so long to watch, and when I started to watch it, I had it all watched in one evening. I watched it together with my boyfriend. I actually forgot about the series, and he was like, should we watch this? And I was like, oh my god, yes. I really, really liked it. And just the colors and the characters and just the fantasy and the dialogue. I really liked also Elijah Wood in this. Maybe I'm biased because I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan, but that doesn't really matter. This is the keychain I was talking about earlier. And I also want to show off the new cutting board that I bought that particular day. Adding some spice, some little frames to the pictures. And then the color palettes, because I just really liked the colors. They were so crisp. And I gave it 5 stars. And then I had this idea, something I saw on, I think, Instagram, to like highlight the whole text part. I don't know if I like it in the end. But sometimes you gotta try something to find out if you like it or not. It does have something extra. And then I also decided to line the letters and the artwork. And add a little sticker, because who doesn't like stickers? And then we went to the second series that I watched, so the second page, and this is the series Maxima. It's a series about the Dutch queen and how she became our queen, how her love life with the prince, now our king, evolved, and I just really liked the series. It was a Dutch production, but since she is from Argentina, is that how you call it in English? Anyway, it was all in Spanish, but it was really fun to watch, and it was all just a little bit more dramatic, and of course there were these fantasy elements, but I really liked it. So I am very excited for season 2. Okay, and then I had this plan to make in 50 minutes because I had to go back home, a spread for ins and outs for 2026. I just used all my existing scraps, put them in a place where I liked them, but I was just really working very intuitive because I was on the time limit. And then I had these pictures that I got from a magazine. And then we have the in and the out, and I started to write some of the ins and outs, but I think it's a work in progress because the next day I also wrote some extra stuff down. But I'm very happy that my list for the ins is longer than the outs, because that means that a lot of things in my life are right. They don't need out, you know? And then my timer went off and we were done. And then back at my parental house, I have a different setup, but we try to make it as cute. And here I do have the bags with the thread and this cute little cup with a heart handle. I just love a good mug to drink tea from. And here you can see it adding to that list, like I was talking about. So the next spread will be like this stamp kind of card. I don't know how these things are called, but maybe you remember, but like as a child you got these cards you could add stickers to. For example, if you went to the toilet all alone, and then you could put per day that you did this task, you could put a sticker on this card, and if you got to the end, you'd be able to choose what you would eat, or you would get a gift, or you would get you would get a reward. So that was what I wanted to recreate, not necessarily for reward, but just to track my progress. I have this bucket list, I will show it later in this video, with things that I just want to accomplish in life. And these are very small things, very simple things, like 2 weeks of meditation, just things that I want to try. And I was working on that particular one, so I made this check-in card, and then I wanted another one, and I was just going through the bucket list, to see if there was another thing that I could add. And I had this one thing that was reading the same affirmations for a month long, and that's the next sticker card that I will make. This one I used 30 places, not 31, because then I don't know how to evenly spread the places, you know? So we went for 30. And then, I don't know, it's not my favorite design. I do like the little squares, but I don't like the title. I don't know if it's the color or the font, but it's not my best work. But sometimes we try and we fail, and that's fine. Not everything has to be beautiful. And now, a few days later, where I am actually adding the stickers in, I don't know, it just looks so much more fun and so much more playful. So it's only getting more beautiful, I think. But this is the final result with the little strip at the bottom that I'm just adding in. And I think it's really cute, and I'm very happy with the result. And then we go to me organizing my journal supplies. So exciting. This is my crafts cupboard, and I really think I need to clean it out. Today I ended my semester, had all the last deadlines today, and I got some stuff back from my stop motion project. And most of the time I also keep here my stop motion stuff, but lately I've been just tossing in all the stuff, and it's so not organized. And I thought maybe you would like to see some of the stuff that I keep in here. Maybe I should organize it with like the creative journal stuff and sketchbook stuff, and then one shelf for all my stop motion projects. Still need to read this one, and then after I read it I can jump in it. But it's beautiful, it's so many art pieces. This is also for my stop motion, like all the leaves that I needed to animate. And then I cut them in different shapes so that it would move smoothly on my collage stop motion color. This is also from a stop motion, but then I realized that I printed like double-sided. Sorry. Oh, I can show you the stop motion that this was for, but it was like a tarot reading about my life, and then the tarot revealed a stop motion of me, and now I come to the conclusion that, oh my god, I've never returned this card to their deck, and I've done so many readings with it ever since. It must have been a year. That's terrible. But okay, it's meant to be. It was meant to be. Let's just keep it that way. Oh my god. Maybe if I make it as a flip book. That doesn't work. This used to be from my boyfriend when he was in high school, but he doesn't use it, so I got it. And I got this from my grandma. Some crocheting patterns. This were in school where we used charcoal and Posca markers, but I do have the Arttx acrylic markers now, and they are way, I wouldn't say that they are way better, but I like them better, especially for the price that you pay. Some pastels, and then I have some more acrylic paint and some gouache that I haven't used for, I think, maybe a year. That's bad to look. Yeah, it's really dried out. Need to restore that. Maybe it's the best if I store this like this. Can you see it? Yeah. Okay, we've got a problem already. Why does it fit there? We do it here.